Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the 2025 edition of CEO100able's Pre-Resurrection Sunday Let's Plays. In this episode, I am playing an updated version of the 2000 NASCAR Heat PC and PlayStation 1 game, NASCAR Heat 2002, on PlayStation 2. Amazing explosion once again. Let's have a look at the opening cutscene. Cool Dale Earnhardt Sr. tribute at the end of the opening cutscene. So this game is actually called NASCAR Heat 2002, but yet on the load screen and the main menu screen, it's still just called NASCAR Heat. After all, it's very similar to the original NASCAR Heat 2000 video game. Let's try a couple Beat the Heat challenges.
Welcome to the Beat the Heat section of NASCAR Heat. We've gone out and worked with some of the top names in NASCAR to design a series of 36 challenges for you to test your driving skills. As you progress through, each of the challenges will push you a little harder. Along the way, you'll face everything from hot laps at Daytona to short laps around Martinsville. Even some of our matchups will surprise you, all coming to you courtesy of NASCAR's biggest stars. Prior to each challenge, I'll be here to set up the scenarios for you, and then it's time for you to take the wheel and try to beat the heat. If you pass the challenge, you'll get a bronze, silver, or gold trophy, and the next challenge will be unlocked. Once you've gotten at least a bronze, that challenge will remain unlocked, so you can always go back and try to win the gold. So let's see if you're up for the Beat the Heat challenge.
So on this profile, my current rating is 12. I'm just gonna return to the basics, instead of going for any of the passing lane challenges. So let's start with the turn.
Welcome to the first set of Beat the Heat challenges. In this set, we're going to drop you into a series of quick race scenarios to see if you can master some of the key strategies in NASCAR racing. We'll start out simple in this first challenge. The scene is Lowe's Motor Speedway, and just to make sure you're ready to take on the big boys, all you need to do is get around turns 3 and 4 at a competitive race speed. In other words, stay off the wall in the track's apron. For the bronze trophy, you'll need to top 18.3 seconds. The silver trophy requires a 17.8. Taking the Beat the Heat gold will require you to turn in a 17.65 second lap or better. Your car's at speed heading into turn 3. Good luck.
I believe the Lowe's Motor Speedway in Concord, North Carolina has been just called Charlotte Motor Speedway since 2009. It was known as Lowe's Motor Speedway from 1999 to 2009 for sponsorship reasons. Alright, let's see what I can do once again. This looks cool. Hey, my best time yet. I passed and won the gold. Wonderful. 17.520 is impressive. All done in less than 18 seconds. Now that's what I call an amazing qualifying pass. Just like the original 2000 NASCAR Heat video game for the PC and PlayStation 1, NASCAR Heat 2002 was only released in North America.
Fantastic! You've shown us you can turn, but can you pass? Passing is your next Beat the Heat challenge. The setting is Texas Motor Speedway. It's the final lap of Happy Hour, and your crew chief wants one last shot at a fast race day setup. You've only got 3 cars in front of you, and they're a bit off the pace. That's the good news. The bad news? They're not about to let a rookie like you blow by them without having some fun. Your goal? Finish in the top 3. Pass 1 car for the bronze, 2 cars for the silver, and pass all 3 to take the Beat the Heat gold. Good luck, rookie.
Alright, Alan Bestwick, let's see what I can do in the pass challenge. Whoa, that is some power slide already. While each event in this game starts with a black fade, in reality, I cut out the failed attempts just for viewing pleasure. Alright, I made it past the PS stock car, driven by Dale Jarrett. Doesn't look very easy to pass by the other 2 already, because I managed to get in 3rd place. Yep, I was too late. This is a pretty cool looking replay, however. Oh look, Dale Earnhardt Sr. and Bobby Labonte were in this race as well. Maybe if I change settings, I will be able to get a gold medal next time I do this challenge. But I'll save that for another day. Texas Motor Speedway sure was fun. Well, that's a good amount of training, but now it's time for an actual race. A complete race. There are lots of drivers to choose from. I think I'll go with Ward Burton's Caterpillar-sponsored stock car. It's one of my all-time favorites. Back when NASCAR stock cars were very colorful. And once again, it's time for the Daytona International Speedway in Florida. Alright, time to start the race.
to go green. Green flag, go, go, go.
Alright, here we go. As you can tell, there are only 24 racers, including myself. There are 23 opponents to pass throughout this race. And there are only 6 laps. Let's see if I can make it in time. The Polaris ATV logo on the back of this vehicle looks pretty cool. So in this game, some vehicle paint jobs have seen some minor updates. This Caterpillar sponsored one is a good example.
Hold the line. 5 laps left. Hold the line. Clear low. You're clear. Clear low.
Good old Dodge R/T.
Stay high. Still there. Clear low.
This is a very fun way to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the NASCAR Heat video game series.
Still there. You're clear. Still there. Stay high. Still there. Clear low. Clear.
Oh yes, the sound effects and graphics bring back memories. Pretty much the same as in the PC version of the 2000 NASCAR Heat game.
Clear high. Stay low. Still there. Still there. Still there.
That's cool, 3 laps left. So we're only halfway through with this race. Let's see if I can catch up with these other opponents, just like what I've done with most of them.
Still there. Clear. Clear high.
Yep, just showing different overlays. Now to change cams.
2 to go.
Now you're on board with me inside the stock car with 2 laps left. This looks cool, doesn't it?
Still there. Clear high. All right, last lap. Let's do it.
Oh boy, last lap, and I'm still not in first place yet. Now this could be a battle for the lead.
Still there.
Oh yes, I'm in the lead. Oh no, Bobby Labonte has the
Still
lead
there.
again. And I'm back in the lead. That's why the crowd is excited. Excellent. Well, so am I. We're almost there. Let's keep it steady.
Way to go, driver.
Oh yeah, first place. Fantastic. I have done it again. So let's go ahead and watch part of the replay of this race. Good post-race summary. Oh yes, just wanted to see the beginning. And that was pretty fun. Alright, time to save my game data. And let's get out of here. Well, that'll be it for this episode of the 2025 edition of CEO100able's Pre-Resurrection Sunday Let's Plays. I will be back in episode 4. See you there.